Fixing the mistakes on the ceiling for the upper box on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live studio audience. That is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, well, last night I screwed up. I cut the holes for the fixture boxes in the wrong place. So, went back to Menards today. I got another one of those gray panels, the $20 panels. So if I screw it up again, at least I'm not spending a lot of money, right? So anyway, yeah, it's still up there. You can see just that tiny little crack right there, okay, where the light's still coming through, where it's not pinned up to the ceiling, because I only put one nail in just to kind of hold it in place while I looked at it. So I'm going to go back up there and mark and remeasure where the box outlet sections need to be. Then I'll take that whole board back down and I'll use it as a template on the new board. So I make sure I get everything cut right this time, and then we'll try to hoist the whole thing back up. Getting it in and out of this truck is not easy because it's a big board, a big panel, and I got to kind of bend it and fold it, and no, not fold it, but bend it without breaking it to get it up and down. So, it's going to take a little time. I'm not going to show you all that because that's boring. If I showed you everything I was working on, each video would be like 7 hours, and that'd be ridiculous. I try to just show you the highlights, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so, I'm going to go up there, look at everything again, remeasure like 5 times, double check to make sure I've got everything set right. Then I'll pull that board down, throw it out there on top of the table saw, and we'll throw the other one underneath it. We'll use it as a template for the top one, and I'll recut, and then we'll try to throw it all back up there again. Let's hope. Okay, so I climbed up there, I double checked everything, double checked measurements. I'm actually gonna go about 1/4 to a 1/2 inch longer on that side. Cut out now. This is what needs to be the cutout. Not this. So it was right in this direction, it just was wrong in that direction. This one, I don't know how I screwed this one up, but this is what it needs to be, not that one. So now I've made those cutouts, so hopefully then that'll work. Everything else seemed to work edgewise. So like I say, we'll use this as the template for the new board. Okay, so there's the poorly cut board on top and over the new board. So I've got it all marked out, got the holes marked now in the right place. So I've got everything marked the way it should be. Now we'll just cut it. Not easy to cut one of those big boards by yourself, by the way, especially as flimsy as they are. They like to bend. But I got it done last night, I can do it tonight by myself. Okay, new board is cut. Holes are hopefully in the right spot. Now I got to try to get that up there in the ceiling somehow. It's not as easy to do. Last time I had to crouch myself up there and put it up over my head, bend the board, squeeze it in. So we'll try that method again. Okay, got the upper ceiling in place. So it's hopping over the board there, hopping over the board there. I'll be putting that board back up into place. It's the top edge of the closet. You can see the hole cut out for the fixture. Right there is in place. The hole cut out for the fixture right there is in place. I had to trim a little bit more once I got up here. And you can see it goes flush all on the back wall above the vinyl, and on that side, and all the way around to that side. Now I got to tack it up against that board. But I think we're essentially getting there. Alright, here's looking at it again. Now that I'm down on step number 2 here. You can see the light coming in through the closet there. Like I said, the 2 hole cutouts are in the right spot now. Board's essentially in place. That was a giant pain in the ass to get on there. See the rubber hammer? Had to use that a lot to get that bashed up into place. Rubber hammer is good for that sort of thing, so you don't kill the board, but you get it tight in its spot like you need it to be. So now I gotta just get back up there and nail it all up, which is fun because you gotta do it over your head while pretty much lying down and stuff. So taking a little break right now. Yeah, well, tacking it up there, yeah, that's the lousy part, because it's all over your head and the space up there is very small. So I'll probably have to be lying on my back to try to do a lot of that. I may even screw some of that up, we'll see. Just gonna find out once I get up there and see how easy it's gonna be to nail it in. If that's gonna be really hard, I'm screwing it, baby. You know, and you may see some screws, but at this point, kind of don't care. I want to get it up there, you know. It's still gonna look really nice. It's gonna frame out that box really well. And then once I get it tacked up, I can go ahead and finish wiring the light fixtures up there, put those in and get those in position. They're going to cover up those holes. They're going to look really nice. I'll get that top board back in over the, what will be the top edge over the closet door. And probably that's where we're going to end tonight. But I'll still maybe do some more work while this, it takes like an hour for these damn videos to upload. So that's where a lot of times I stop the video and then I go do some more work, because then I can get things done while it's uploading, because there's nothing else I can do. I do it all on my phone. I can't even watch Judy Justice because, you know, that's on my phone. So we'll go tack it up and then we'll tackle the light situation. Alright, very small space up here, but I did put a screw in right there, because that should be covered up by the light fixture. And on this front edge, put a screw up wherever I can, there it is, because that should be covered up by the vinyl that will be covering this gap here between the inside wall and the ceiling. So I think we'll go ahead and put screws up this edge. I can put one up there that'll be covered up by a board, and I'll put screws all along this edge, and the rest will have to be nails. Okay, for all intents and purposes, the ceiling is up. Got the wire sticking down through the boxes so I can wire up those fixtures next. Went ahead and screwed up most of the board. That was just the easier way to do it. Put that board back up right there, so it's pinching up against the ceiling board. Alright, we'll get the light fixtures in next. Alright, there's a little bit better view of the ceiling now in place for the back box. And like I say, the fixtures will go in next. The main takeaway I can give you on this whole project is, no matter what project you're going to tackle, if you think it'll take a month, it'll take 4. If you think it'll take a week, count on a month and a half. That's the main lesson I've learned so far. One light fixture up. Two light fixtures up. Okay, now you can see the 2 fixtures up there in place. So now I'll plug everything back in and we'll test it again to make sure they all work. Alright, kind of cleaned everything up here. I haven't vacuumed yet, but got all the extra junk out that I've been collecting for days. So there's looking at the box now. All pretty much fleshed out, except for the door or the closet. Yeah, I have to still do that. But yes, and I have to clean up all the sawdust and everything. I did get that wire line nailed in against that rail like it should be, underneath what will be the nightstand. Alright, plugged everything back in. Let's see if the lights work. Alright, the moment of truth. Ha-ha! Alright, check that out. Light over the upper deck. Light over what will be the nightstand area. The switch works. All my wiring is done. And those are up there flush against the ceiling. They look nice. Tron. Okay, here I am now standing on my first step. Back, there's the front of the bunk area, by the way. So, we got that light switch and that light up there. That light up there over the bunk. Looks oh so nice. Alrighty, I'm really liking how this is coming out. So basically, the inside of the upper box, except for the little door right there over the closet. Can you focus? Come on, camera. It won't. Alright. Is done. I've got to do the nightstand area right there. But look at that. We have lighting inside the new extension in the sleeper area. It's a beautiful thing. So that's where I'm calling it for tonight as far as the video goes. Like I say, I'll probably still do some work because, you know, it's going to be another hour editing the video and at least another hour uploading the damn thing. But you can look up there now and you don't see rafters in the pole barn anymore, huh? What do you think about that? Kind of cool. And you can see the light right there. Ah, that's up over the main bunk area. It's a beautiful thing. It's coming together. We're getting there. So thanks for chugging along with me on all this. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, the wind's howling. That's why he keeps looking out there. He's hearing things. Thanks for tuning in. Yep, slowly chugging along as we keep going along. Rain and snow possible tomorrow. So try to get a little bit more done tonight. Right, Rusty? Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. Please like and comment if you'd like to. I get your comments usually within 24 hours while doing this project. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. The government do take a bite, don't she? Poised in position, eyeing that strip. Come on, almost had it. Come on. Come on, Rusty. All right, we'll give you a break. Happy dog with a bag and strip. Rusty, come here. One more time, come on. You got it. It's all gone. Trust me.